Hey guys, it's RodimusPrimal. I am back with another video, and today there has been a ton of Transformers news that's all leading up to the Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest that is going to be this Friday, and a lot of it is, some of it's leaks, some of it is information that they're publishing and they're probably giving us some early preview for, such as new toys for the Kingdom line, as well as some live-action Transformers news that may excite some people and might make other people kind of go, I just hope this is good. Of course, I got a lot to talk about, so sit back, relax, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's transform and roll out. Consider supporting the channel on Patreon, becoming a channel member, or purchasing some merch on my Teespring store today. Okay, so the first bit of Transformers news kind of has to do with my next Transformers discussion. If you guys have seen my community post, you know that I'm working on the Trypticon video, and it's taking quite a bit of time to get that, done. It is a Godzilla-sized video, and it should be ready and up by tomorrow, so you can stay tuned for that. In the same time, there is something that the director for Godzilla vs. Kong, the thing is that I found out something that he said about the Transformers films that is kind of linked to Godzilla vs. Kong. And if you want to know more about that, I am talking about that on my second channel, so you can click that here. Without further ado, let's get into some more news. Okay, so this next bit of Transformers news has to do with all the leaks, man. They have been, some stuff has been coming out like left and right, and we're all digging and sleuthing, trying to find out what, things that we can find about different Transformers. It's like nothing is kept secret anymore. And I really want to be surprised this Friday, but it's almost impossible. And even if I'm trying to keep my mind closed and not make a news video until I'm done with my Transformers discussion, I'm getting bombarded by people on Instagram, Twitter, and everything going, if you're gonna make your news video, look at this. It's like, give me some time, guys. Because this news is coming out and I want to get a video out to you, one of the big videos out to you guys, but this is important stuff too. Leader Class T-Rex is kind of a no-brainer. It's a redeco of the Kingdom Megatron. Actually, so the Beast Wars Megatron and the T-Rex is actually going to be redecoed in a red and blue. There are some images online, but I will wait until official images come out. And we also find out about a Worlds Collide multi-pack. It's $79.99 for that and $49.99 for T-Rex. And they're going to be Target exclusives. It kind of makes sense for T-Rex because he's red. But the Worlds Collide multi-pack, I kind of wonder whom that is going to be, because a lot of the listings that we're finding out are shattered glass. So probably what we're going to end up seeing in that multi-pack is going to do with some Transformers that are going to be colored in their shattered glass counterparts. And it's kind of neat. It's not necessarily something that I want in particular, but I'm sure a lot of people are going to jump at the bit for this, and I'm curious as to what they're going to look like. According to what these listings say, it looks like we're going to get a Voyager Starscream. So the Earthrise Starscream, they're probably going to repackage it as Kingdom, Voyager Starscream. I think he's going to end up coming with the gear for his coronation ceremony in Transformers the movie. We also know that they are doing a collaborative with Jurassic Park. It looks like there's going to be a bat, probably a collaborative crossover. I don't know what all of these are going to be. Some of them look really exciting, like the Studio Series 86 Wreck-Gar. There's going to be a Voyager Sweep. Looks like there's going to be Tigertron, which is Tigatron. I'm excited for that one. Sideswipe and Night Prowler. And so Night Prowler is a redeco of Cheetor, which they're showing us an image of that here. This is what the original Cheetor was done as Night Prowler. I would be more excited about Ravage in particular. But I'm curious as to what that could be. Deluxe Jackpot, a Galvatron and Unicron pack. There's a Shattered Glass, Commander Jetfire. So they are doing a Commander class Shattered Glass redeco. They're doing a Deluxe Goldbug and Shattered Glass Megatron, as well as Shattered Glass Blur. And it seems that they're doing Artfire. Artfire I'd be excited for. Goldbug in particular, I was working on a retrospective for him, and I just could not get the script right for him. So I'm curious as if that's going to look any good. I'd be more interested in a G1 Goldbug, and I would like to see the rest of the Throttlebots done, but that's my own, personal opinion. Artfire is kind of a no-brainer. It's just a redeco of Inferno. And, the rest of them are probably going to be redecos of other figures that already exist. And I don't know if they're going to be Generation Selects or if they're going to be released in Kingdom, so you'll probably have to get them through Hasbro Pulse. But we'll find out, I'm guessing, hopefully by Friday, if not, maybe later. But we'll see if they're any good. A lot of people are excited for the Masterpiece figures because they're trying to do a lot more. They're really expensive. I mean, I don't really collect Masterpiece figures, but if you want to get your hands on a Skywarp figure, Masterpiece, they already showed Thundercracker before, and now they're showing us Skywarp. They didn't waste any time. If they knew they were going to do Starscream, they definitely had to do Skywarp and Thundercracker. So it's kind of a no-brainer for these toys, and I'm actually kind of excited for a lot of people for that reason. Now, if you're a big fan of the live action films, you'd be probably wondering what's going to be in the continuation of all of these films. Well, it seems that the next Transformers live action film will have absolutely 100% no connection to the Bayverse, according to Angel Manuel Soto, who is getting a very small budget to make a small Transformers film. It's only going to be budgeted at $50 million. So he says a challenge to manage it, that's for sure. And much of it's going to be filmed in Puerto Rico. So you can expect a lot of locals in those neighborhoods to be a part of this Transformers film. And it's going to be a humanized one where the Transformers hopefully are the stars. Well, I mean, at least I hope so. I'm kind of skeptical, I'll be quite honest with you, just based upon the budget. And that's pretty much one of the only details that we have about it, is that Angel Manuel Soto is directing, and that it's not going to be connected at all whatsoever to the Bayverse, he says. And he's hoping that the Transformers themselves are humanized and characterized in a way that we can actually care for them. And I'm excited about that aspect in particular, but I will reserve judgment till I see a little bit more. Now comes to the big news. Now, I've already talked about Galvatron, and I've talked about some of these listings before, but now we're getting some official images of these Transformers before Friday, which to some people might be a little bit, putting all your eggs in one basket, maybe, I don't know. But from what we can tell, we do know that Galvatron is going to be leader class, that the Ark itself is going to be a Titan class priced at $149.99, and that Scorponok is going to be a deluxe. Now, we've seen a lot of images of Galvatron before. I've talked about them on official images, but now we're getting the official ones. And it seems that we got somebody who's able to get a camera to be a little bit better, and he does look a little bit more proportionate this time around with these official photos. The only thing that I can probably say that I do not like, and I really wish that Hasbro would not do on this particular character, is this paint job, is this battle damage. Just get rid of it. I don't need it. I don't need to try and get a big bucket of 91 isopropyl alcohol and just scrub the chest until I can get rid of it, because then I end up getting some paint details messed up in other places, and I don't want to have to do that. Galvatron should be clean. He just got created by Unicron, and so I'm not a fan of the battle damage. But as far as his robot mode is concerned, he looks awesome. He really does look great. In both modes even. The canon mode from the official images looks a lot better than it does, from those leaked images. Especially considering that, he comes with the accessories for his Galvatron ship, which are his blasters, which I'm not really a fan of those blasters, but I do like the fact that the Matrix comes on a chain, and that is a stated accessory that it comes with. And again, it does look good on both modes. I'm actually sold on it more now after seeing the official images, because again, the leaked images did not do the toy justice. Scorponok is an absolute surprise, a welcome surprise, really. He's just the fact that they already did the Titan Scorponok, you know, for the Earthrise toy line, now for Kingdom giving us the Beast Wars Scorponok, which is a completely different character, is great. And he has the Cyber Bee in one of his claws, and he has a missile in the other one, and he looks all right in robot mode. His chest is a little square, but I can live with that because, you know, as far as a character is concerned, you know, it is what it is. In Scorpion mode, though, it looks like a real Scorpion. And that's what they've been going with. They've been going with the hyper-realistic versions of animals with all of the beast modes of Kingdom. And that kind of falls in line with what they're doing with Scorponok. I'm curious, though. Are we going to see a redeco or a retool of this Scorponok into Quick Strike? And if they're going to do Quick Strike, they need to do Silverbolt. Because those are two characters that I really want to see updated. I don't want them to just retool this into straight up, you know, Quick Strike. I want to see a new Quick Strike, you know, that doesn't have fall victim to gold plastic syndrome. And I would like to see a Silverbolt that is that looks a lot better in robot mode, because I'm a big fan of those particular two characters in season 2 of Beast Wars. And Scorponok is one, though, that I have been looking forward to. Now we just need to see if Pterosaur is coming. I really hope that Pterosaur comes, too. It's been no secret for a while, if you've been seeing a lot of the images, that the Ark in and of itself is a Transformer now in this new toy line. And it is modeled after the last Autobot. I've been talking about this in previous videos where you've been seeing images about, but not seeing official images of the toy. So now we get official images. It's clearly based on the last Autobot in robot mode. In fact, that's what the face is designed to look like. And I'm actually excited about this, particularly for 2 other accessories that it comes with. In shuttle mode, it looks great. It really does. In fact, I'm going to zoom in here so you can see a little bit more detail of this Ark, because it looks fantastic in both modes. But, you know, and then here it is crashed into the side of a mountain, so it's sticking out. And even it's got the, you know, the thrusters, and it's got like it's got some blue blast effects. That's actually kind of neat to have blast effects that look like that, you know, that stick out of the back. Personally, I would keep the Ark in and of itself in shuttle mode, and have like the ramp sticking out like this, so you can have the Autobots rolling out. I guess that's why they're bringing us this small little Optimus Prime that comes with it. But he also comes with a little robot accessory, and the robot mode in and of itself is clearly based on the Action Master mainframe. You can clearly see Mainframe's influence just looking at the image of Mainframe here next to, you know, this little robot. And the robot itself transforms into Teletran 1. Yes, that's right. They are giving us a transforming Teletran 1 with a Sky Spy on top. So you're probably going to be able to be removing this Sky Spy around, in addition to having Teletran 1. This just in and of itself, just this accessory alone, makes the Ark worth it, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, why would I want an Ark that transforms? It's just basically a playset. And it's like, well, it comes with Teletran 1, and Teletran 1 transforms. All right, I'm sold. And that's basically it. Like, it looks great. It looks awesome. It really does. You know? And I'm actually excited about this. And I'm eager to see what else we're going to see on Friday. Because Friday is going to be the whole Hasbro event. And I'm probably going to do a news video after that fact. But I'm still working on my Triptychon video, which should be out by tomorrow. So you can stay tuned for that. But I want to know what you guys think about all this Transformers news. Of course, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe. Check out my other videos as well. I have more Transformers content coming down the pipeline. Stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, until next time, till all are one.